Please, please, please!
So, Hiroshi, but that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it here, but you can't take it with you.
Hiroshi handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos of the scene of each crime had all been collected. Wow. Wow, these people are actually like stabbed into the wall.
Not hung up.
The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Takashi. That's one of Hiroshi's friends in Aoni is named Takashi.
Takashi.
Oh, Takashi.
No. I don't know who you are, but no.
Were stabbed to the wall with scissors.
Yeah. The scissors used were apparently custom made. Nice.
Wait, is that the ages? The numbers?
Yeah.
One of them was 14.
Wow. That's very sad. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the same exact way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood.
Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page. Yes,
Again.
same animation. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality.
A split personality, like thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind is gone now.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going.
So
soon.
where's Toko?
Where are we going?
Toko, where you at?
Hold it.
Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Hiroshi. As usual, Hiroshi turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up with him.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like
I don't
that.
have time to
Come
play
on,
with
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. As quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend was one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay. Oh yeah. Hi, Rat.
Hey, Rat.
New people in. Or well,
Who's here?
her at least. Yeah, still dead, right? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Besides the investigation, what is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. And with that, she's gone. I guess we'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about.
Maybe she's digging a hole in her bathroom to try and escape.
He's digging a hole in your
Now that
bathroom.
I think about it, I don't remember there being any cameras
In the bathroom.
The individual bathroom.
I have a spoon. I take it into the bathroom every night. And we'll get out of here eventually.
All I do is put posters to cover the holes. They'll never realize.
Okay. So, let's see. Suspected victims. Suspected? Didn't they found them? Didn't they find them dead? Oh wait, it says they don't know if Genocide Jack did it, but they're assuming he did. That's what it is. Okay. I thought they were saying it was suspected that they were dead. These guys might be dead, but we're not completely sure. They were killed in the same way and mounted to a nearby wall. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. Alright. Hey, Chihiro. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I better give it a shot anyways, let's see. Chihiro's hands are bounded with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. But this rope has a plug, so this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Yeah, what does this all mean? Status of the dead body. So yeah, she wasn't stabbed to the wall. Plus, she wasn't stabbed to death either, which is what it looks like the other guys were. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. You know, I mean, couldn't anyone have just walked into that archive room and learned about Genocide Jack?
I guess so, but there's a lot of files piled up. They would have to have looked a lot.
Well, I mean, Hiroshi sure had plenty of time.
Yeah.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. Oh, that's the same thing. The memories. I don't really know what I left off on. Okay, so Hiroshi just left me.
Yep.
I learned. Okay, so she's hung up by an extension cord. The cord from the library.
Lamp.
Yeah. Suspended. Bound with some kind of rope. Well, it's not a rope. So, yeah. I'm just gonna look again just to be sure. Yeah. Bound with what looks like some kind of rope. It's not a rope at all. That's not the only thing that concerns me. A blow to the head. Struck in the head. There's the issue of being suspended in the fatal blow. Seeing them again. Something's not quite right. What does this all mean? A certain place I need to revisit. Okay then, so the library, I guess.
Oh, this is bug again.
Still more I need to check. More.
You talk to Sakura?
Yeah, I've talked to all of them.
Maybe at the school?
We need to look at the case file again. There's a blow to the head with a blunt object. She's put instantly. Yeah, I didn't really learn much about that. Status. It's suspended. Okay. Yeah, that didn't really help me. So there's something I'm missing in here. Bloodlust. just like all those other genocide cases, written in the victim's blood. And there's the blood on the poster here. Blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big breast swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too, yes. Doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this.
Remember we saw that poster in the guy's locker?
Yeah. Oh, was it moved? Or is it just in both? Or is it just in both rooms? Oh, it was moved. Yeah, I remember that not being in here. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't seem quite right. It doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Post in the locker room. Something definitely strange about this. Yes. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want to see this. Maybe a boy does want to see this one working out.
Yeah.
All those boys. I want to look like them after I get out of here. Yeah. Could the posters have been switched? Where or why? What reason would anyone have? Okay. Oh. Really? Why? I mean, what? More to find in here. There's a stain. A strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet. I mean, I didn't really think that was a notable. Just looks like a stain on the rug, but I guess it's something. Alright, I guess I'll go in here and talk to the people. Do you know anything about the poster? You.
Spend a lot of time.
You spend a lot of that time
Oh,
exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Secure?
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometime Pina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms have been switched?
I'm sorry. I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However, there is something that's bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the locker room, and it left a stain.
And that rug is now in the boys' locker room for some reason. I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain there to begin with?
And yeah, I mean, very obviously it's in the other room now. Yes. I'm going back and forth in these rooms. Is it? Okay then, I guess I'm not gonna make that connection for now. I guess it's time to go to the library.
Photo seems a little stupid.
Oh, okay, there's still... Okay, so he accepts there's still more to do, but I mean, I feel like he would have easily made that connection if he looked at the stain again. Mondo, do you use the locker room?
Boys' locker room carpet. Same thing.
Maybe there's something in the pool area.
Oh, the pool area? The pool area. So, wait, let me look at the poster again, just to be sure. This is really strange. In the boys' locker room, a popular boy band. In the boy and in the boys' locker room, there's some small girls. Okay. Why? What reason would anyone have? Rat, do you know anything? I wouldn't talk. Rumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me. What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yes, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl believes the boy she likes, right? Right? So where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time, not there. Okay. What's it gonna be? Okay, I can leave. Finally. Coming out of this cursed area. I'm going to the library. The library! The library! Okay. It was... It was... Okay. Okay, I mean... I thought I was going to help him learn that the extension cord was from here, but I guess not. I guess it not. The lamp won't turn on. No, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. Hiroshi was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if...
There you go.
Okay. Oh, I can't leave. Still more I need to check. But do I go in there now? And now look at the extension cord box?
Oh wow, would you look at that?
Wow, it actually is gone. Oh my gosh. I'll take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know there's one entry somewhere. Oh, it's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Hiroshi. Alright, so it's gone. And it would appear that maybe Hiroshi took it.
Let's go to Celeste.
Celeste, fine. I'll talk to the gambler that is only going to use everyone she talks to. Hi.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have gone faster on producing secrets after all. Dang it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough.
I think everyone wasn't strong enough, really. No one wanted to say their secrets. But yeah, I am on, I mean, the case files say it's, like, split personality disorder, so it must be like, yeah, one of the students maybe they're Genocide Jack and don't know it. Or maybe this is all Hiroshi's plan. I mean, he's the only one that would know about Genocide Jack in this whole place.
All down, it's all fake.
So,
Hello, Celeste.
hello. Red-eyed vampire. What are you doing here?
This warehouse is amazing.
It was me.
This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there is a supply of cheese.
What, are you thinking of living in here? Have you found anything related to the case?
Most
I knew you were
unfortunate.
going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then you did find something?
Very well, I will tell you and you only.
Wow, I'm special.
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
Oh, really?
This was right before.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was really stopping her to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girl's locker room. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve.
Wow. Okay. So she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. See, this is why I hate Celeste. She's so calculating. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay. Goodbye, demon. I hope I never need to talk to you again. It's a duffel bag. Where would it be then? Where would it be? Where could it be? Why would it be? And when would it be?
Should we try to find the outfit?
Actually, I'm wondering where he is. Maybe he's in his room. Knock knock. He totally looks like Hiroshi. Okay, no clues. Yeah, I mean I wasn't trying to look for clues. I'm trying to see if he was in there. I'm gonna go back upstairs to the lockers in the pool. See if there's something new up there. Hi, Tata Taka. Hi, Taco.
Maybe not Chicago.
Let me see. Okay, there's nothing in here. Or no duffel bag, at least. Duffel bag?
Duffel. How about go back there?
Why does it let me go to the pool area through the boys' bathroom but not the girls'?
I think it would.
Yeah.
Yes.
The door in the girls, the door in the girls' room, it looks like it leads to the boys' room. Yeah, it still does. It looks like it leads to, like, each other's room. No, it doesn't.
I mean, this is the pool room, I think.
Yeah, but the girls
It doesn't look like that to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Take a
Well,
look.
the girls' one definitely looks like it's connected to the boys'. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, the girls' one right there. That looks like the door. I know it doesn't.
Oh,
react to
yeah,
the
it doesn't. It does not let me.
I know it like does react to the food, but it doesn't look like.
Do you,
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything about any posters. I never hit those.
let me see. Standing is now gone. Okay. Have you noticed a duffel bag anywhere? Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. The lockers. And, like I said, the lockers aren't gonna give me anything, so... Let's just, get out of here. Scoob. Wait, can I check the lockers in the boys' room? Where is everyone else? So far I've only seen the Rat, Celeste, Mondo, and Sakura. Oh, and Taka downstairs. But that's it. Toko's in her room, so...
Oh, we don't know where Hina went. Where Hina?
No one is here. I'm gonna check the classroom. The classroom should give me something nice. I bet 100%. Frack. That's unfair. There should have been something in there.
Could have been something in there. No fair. Oh.
Where is everyone? Everyone's missing. There's no one in the library either.
Genocide Jack has taken.
He doesn't care about the only kill 2 people rule. He's killed everyone downstairs. He's killed everyone I can't see. He's inside his room, right? They're all inside Genocide Jack's room right now, being eaten. And I'm next.
They're being eaten. I was thinking like they're all nailed to the wall in some cabin or something.
That's what he
That reminds me of that one Gmod video or like Counter-Strike video or something where there's a bunch of people nailed to the wall and just shaped a swastika. Wasn't there a video like that you showed me once?
That was Day of Defeat Source versus Hidden Source. Yeah. The Hidden killed all the Nazi soldiers and arranged their bodies into a swastika. Yeah. Oh, hold on.
There's chills in here.
What are you doing in here? Oh,
hey,
hey.
Makoto.
Oh, okay. What's up? I haven't been much up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. What, you mean this mailbox? Yeah. Only lending it is against the rules. Neon's handbook refuses to turn on. It shouldn't be broken. Is this really unrelated to the case? Yeah, okay. Well, if you say you didn't, then alright. Goodbye. Goodbye, chills. I'm not going into it. Hello, 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 hello. What could be in here? Absolutely nothing is what. Is exactly what. The two classrooms here are right. They're right next to each other. The one upstairs, they're very far apart. No one. Hello. There's no one here. Everyone's gone. Everyone is gone. Everyone is gone. Everyone is gone. Everyone's gone. Dead. They're all killed. Dead. Dead. It's just me. Everyone is dead. Even upstairs. Everyone's dead now. Everyone I saw up there, they're dead. They're dead. I'm the only one alive now. Me and Genocide Jackie's coming for me. He's coming for me.
That's a hero just died.
Lockers.
Maybe there's stuff on the floor?
Hey, he's coming for me! I'm gonna hide in the sauna. It's too hot in here. Come on. Oh wait, this is the act. I thought that was the exit.
Nothing in here.
Yeah. Get me out of here, school. Like Zoinks, everyone's dead, man. Imagine hearing that. Imagine hearing that in a Scooby-Doo movie. Everyone's dead, man. Like Zoinks.
Zoinks, man.
Oh my gosh! Is everyone in their rooms right now? I mean, that's like the only.
Hiding from Genocide Jack.
Oh, things happening in the dining room?
Oh, she's in there. What's that? The dining hall. Okay.
Maybe there's something happening.
But she's okay. So there's still no one else. Who's the? Oh, that's just chilling. It's the second floor. Why is there an exclamation point there? Does that mean?
So I think it's just marking where evidence is. Let's go take Ina.
Yeah. Hey, what you doing in here? Hey, Katara, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her there. My head was all swimming, and I was getting pretty hungry. But don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Oh, okay. I bet your hero would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. What? Not eating donuts? I should have tried spending more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Me for one. Well, she was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura did something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird she would be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Okay.
Oh, I guess it's time. Thought there'd be more evidence.
Oh. Oh no.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting.
Maybe she has
Shall we
gender
just
dysphoria.
plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for!
Do you know what
The
gender
class
dysphoria is?
trial!
No.
You
It's what
remember where to meet,
It's
right?
what trans people have.
Please go through
Okay.
the
Where they
red
feel
door
like
on
the
the
opposite
first
sex.
floor of the school. See you soon!
It's about to begin. The red door is right through there.
There's faded from that where you
Okay, here we go. Oh, crap. Ahem, so is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember. Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, she reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible.
Phew, now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed
Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek, nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like... And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Chills, did you do it? You ready? We doing this.
I don't know why the killer did what he did, but I'm sure we'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Right, bro?
Hey, come on.
Freaking Toko, man, what's got her so worked up?
I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Hey, Kyoko.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Okay. I guess there wasn't much help at all in this one. Yeah, laugh it off. Okay.
I gave you plenty of work. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far you're watching.
Thanks, leave it all to me, huh? Okay, here we go.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. Feel my heart race faster and faster, and the elevator began to descend. Couldn't stop speculating.
Without 4 people.
The steel box sank with heavy clunking. The uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste your time with this stupid question. Is there like
Good.
gold pillars here or something?
Yeah, I don't think it looked golden. Good. You're rip-raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all. Okay then, let's get this show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. He was specifically talking to Chills right there. Chills! Okay. I have new skills. Increases the influence gauge. Effective during the class trial. Cost 2 SP. That's nice. What was this one again? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during... increases the time limit. Okay. Alright, nice. So there were some new ones I got. Yeah, so let's count. Right before night time, spotted leaving the warehouse, carrying or stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. On her way to exercise, the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Alright. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive
He says that so
punishment.
stupidly. Who
But
done it?
if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then.
Alright.
So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
We have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Locker room down there.
hero's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound. According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
But their voices are too quiet. Wait, why can't I?
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Well, it's this. What? Okay. Okay. I mean, I wasn't wrong.
Hero's fatal
I
injury.
wait. Why can't I go back and change the volume?
I think you have to wait until it's at like regular text.
Okay.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a kind of blunt. I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh, okay. It was something stupid. Okay. I bet it was an iron pipe.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the...
Why can't I... There we go. Okay. It wouldn't let me open it a few moments ago. Okay, there we go. There's the dumbbell found at the scene of
It
the
was
crime.
covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of
Yeah,
the
I made it
dumbbell.
louder.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yeah, what else would we...
That's so creepy!
Shut up, Rat.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
We don't know who it is.
For real?
What? For real?
Hero's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
The Phoenix serial killer. Did he really kill Shihiro? New element has been added.
Or she.
Lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. There is a way to keep this white noise from you to shoot down the white noise. However, you shoot an act with your silencer instead of the white noise. The timing will decrease. Okay. Oh, but your action difficulties to the gentle white noise will occur. Okay. Alright then, white noise. Going. Genocide Jack case file. Can I take a look at that file really quick? That is, yeah, victims, countless others, killed in the same way, mounted to a nearby wall. Bloodlust was found at the scene of the crime. A student from Split Person. I guess that's white noise.
As far as I'm concerned.
I guess that purple text is white noise, I'm assuming.
What? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No proof, I mean...
Hey, so, speaking
I
of
barely
Genocide
missed.
Jack, I don't know who that is.
The culprit is Jack. Case closed.
Why?
Well, I mean, there's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong.
Shatter. Did you not have perp white noise? Is that a...
Might
When
know
you played it
one
again?
reason he could be involved.
I don't know. I mean, I think I sent it. Like, I think I set it to gentle.
Okay.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive.
Yeah,
in
I don't
the
remember ever
library.
seeing that when you
I
guys
guess
were
it's
playing.
some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Ooh, blood.
Of course.
It's actually bloodlust.
But
Wow,
more
his eyes
important
suck.
is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic. How they were positioned.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So,
Yeah.
how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
One of us high schoolers are a police officer.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
Or you.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh.
Genocide
Wow.
Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
So direct.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like blotophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
I hate riddles. It's a
Top 10
riddle
quiz
for
game.
sure. It's not really a riddle. I mean, maybe it's not. I feel like I can understand it with multiple people.
Yeah, we know what the
What, split group? Wait, what?
what? I guess that's a scientific term or medical term for it.
I actually don't remember what the medical term is. I need to look at the evidence. Can I not?
Oh wait, how about? Oh wait, I think it's S, the first letter.
I can't look at the evidence? I mean, I'd probably be able
I
to...
think I know what the word is. Yeah, it's definitely that. Wait till C comes up.
Skits. Oh, okay. Oh, the T just vanished, that's why. Well, it has to be this letter next.
Oh wait. Were there O's?
I don't know.
Wait.
And then skits. Oh, did the T just vanish? I don't remember what the term is. I hate that I can't look at my evidence. The evidence.
Try Z.
Skiz.
It's like Z can sometimes be.
But what would come after that? Skiz. Skits.
I don't know.
What?
There's not really many options.
Well, wait. When I got the next word wrong, did it take away the T?
Oh, I think it's Z-O. So.
Oh. Schizo. I
understand?
okay. That was. I mean, was schizo.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
I don't remember the exact word schizophrenia ever being said in the game, so that's why I was confused.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have...
Yeah, it said exactly that, not schizophrenia. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
One thing. Her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Yeah. Are you dead? Oh. She must have hit her head real hard. A front and a back. That's all he said. He didn't say anything.
That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
No. This looks so creepy. Won't let Genocide Jack have control. Yes. Drive out the killer.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
How could you tell them?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was. He just like.
I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This
Wow,
is the real
Hiroshi.
world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Do you still like him?
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
Couldn't keep our promise. Never again. Yeah. Okay, so that's what she
You
meant.
said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. You weren't able to do it.
Oh, she said you said
just
it to
couldn't
Hiroshi.
resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Couldn't resist.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your
Kill the rat
efforts
next
were
to you.
useless.
No one's gonna be sad.
What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, and the next second. Wow.
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this? Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a split personality.
Loser.
One of them happens to be a serial killer. You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Wow. Is she like a monster? She has sharp teeth and a long tongue now. She's so intense.
As they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how
Yeah.
in the depths of every truth lives behind each dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as
Man,
bright as
you could pick your nose with that tongue. She's so lucky. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
Please don't stab me with your tongue.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then
It's not true? Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive.
Are you sure about
The
that?
act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Yeah.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
Okay,
There's
well,
clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I can't
yeah, I was
imagine
thinking, what if
anyone other than
what
you
if
could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion?
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
maybe she's totally right about that, but something still bothers me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all this. Yeah, I was expecting that actually, that it wasn't actually status of the dead body. Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You sick?
Status of the dead body. Been suspended. Her hands have been bound in some kind of rope. Her fatal injury was a blow to the head. So I mean, yeah, the thing that's different is the other killers, or the other kills, they were stabbed through the wall and had knives sticking out of them. This doesn't have any of that. She's just suspended with an extension cord, and she was killed with a dumbbell.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
The modus operandi?
Probably just the status of the dead body.
Oh, okay.
Give it up. You killed her.
Okay.
Killed her.
The modus. I didn't know what that meant.
You say that.
Okay, but yeah, okay.
When you compare it, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it's wrong.
Yes! It was Hiroshi of all people that I broke the argument.
If the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yes, all you need to do is look at the pictures. How is it any different? They look exactly 100% the same, you idiot. Don't you have eyes?
You don't know? Well then, human garbage,
What?
let me tell
How dare you call me garbage? I am amazing.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
One clear difference. The fatal injury. They were all killed with knives and stuff, right?
Oh, okay. I thought they were talking about how they were hanged up.
For one, the cause of death is different.
One thing I just noticed is that when I lose health, I stay having it lost, and I have to regain it by making right choices, so that actually makes this much more challenging than I thought. Okay.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
He really touched you suspended. Stabbed through their hands. Yeah. What was used? An extension cord.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Knives. Knives.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to
Wait,
be
are they only boys? Is that the thing?
And it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Are they only boys? I didn't even notice the names of every victim. A girl?
Chihiro was your lover.
My God! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
What are you talking about? She was a boy. Get it right. No, chills. Chihiro was a girl? What? I had no idea.
He was a boy.
Yeah, Ken, yeah.
They were all guys?
I thought Chihiro was a guy. I can't believe it.
People I kill with such passion and conviction. They're all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-blood fan madam.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
She is being smart about
Does
that.
make some amount of sense. Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own.
She's gonna like bite her thumb off.
Envy of the entire world! Scissors!
Okay, whatever.
Scissors.
There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
I took all of them. That's why you couldn't find them. Oh, she has her scissors.
She's fully equipped. That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead.
She's gonna cry about it.
Then you gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
There is one other person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
Myself.
I mean, me and him are the only ones that have gone in that room. I mean, as far as I know.
Before the murder. So you didn't know before the murder.
I guess him. Hey Hiroshi, what are you looking at me for? I mean, it wasn't you. It was
Chihiro. It was yourself.
It was you.
Here's my answer.
No, you're not gonna scare me.
Yakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Oh my god.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
I mean,
Looking back and thinking about it,
whoever
the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
It was too long ago since I remember this. Oh, locker rooms. Very suspicious. Huh? Nobody searched the locker rooms. Start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Actually, because I'm smart, I went with the door closest. You wouldn't understand because you're dumb.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
But we didn't even know it was
Strange
Chihiro.
about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
We didn't even know it was...
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Stop being so intimidating. New element has been added. Yes. A truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth symbol. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot. Okay. I understand. I will say that if you
what
don't
someone
use...
else is,
Yeah.
someone else says.
Alright. I get it. You got it. And Akuma file 2. Yeah, I mean, it just told me that.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
I guess I have to...
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
No, only you.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
about taking me with you.
Okay.
Ruby, that is not respectful. Chihiro died.
Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
Yeah, before we found the body.
The victim
Was Chihiro.
No, it's wrong.
Yes, you
I'll
idiot.
tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
But I'm psychic.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Why is that? Tell me why.
Is that it? Surely you've got
What?
more than that.
That was
Go
pretty
ahead. Show us.
spot on. What's with his attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
No, there isn't, because I very clearly showed that you...
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Hiroshi is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Library desk.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
The library desk one. I love my library desk lamps. The extension cord had gone missing at some point, and the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
Yes.
No, it's wrong.
Why are you lying about this, Hiroshi?
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
That extension cord! Sorry, dang it, that was supposed to come out way cooler. The extension cord.
Extension cord? Dang it, man. I ruined it.
Yeah, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned for his life, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
To win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Sure. Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Chills' head hurts. I need to take a break.
But still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
He just admitted it!
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean, can I really just accept what Hiroshi said as the truth? Something definitely strange. Yeah, the scene.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true
Not really.
letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Are you sure about
How
that?
could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Yes, he's sweating for once. I've never seen him sweat before.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hiroshi, did I just take you off guard? Yes, I did. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Hiroshi, who had been so confident up until now, maybe Hiroshi never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. Assuming that was switched. Yeah, the poster. Oops.
I got it!
Yes, my health
The proof
returns
that
to
she
me.
was killed somewhere else is the poster
Fits.
that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Just swing your scissors around.
The boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It's not that it was scrubbed away. It was moved.
Oh, boys.
Yeah.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
I guess I took a picture of all this stuff, because she's acting like she's seeing it right now.
Does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
To throw us off.
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually,
To throw us off.
an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first
that is a pretty big,
To get into
fuck.
the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device, but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
She phased through the wall.
I highly doubt that.
She phased through the wall.
I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Broken D handbook.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Oh, I get seconds from that.
She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
No, I think she said they're like completely unhackable or something.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of
Oops.
course.
That was the wrong button. Dang it, I took the wrong button.
No problem.
I had it.
Is it really good? Chihiro really...
I had it though. I was gonna do it perfectly.
She used the thing that would...
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, it's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, Isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked us, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
What are you? Oh wait, never mind. I got our names mixed up. I thought you were saying me. I was about to say, why me all of a sudden, just randomly? Okay. Does the main character in the second game start with a B? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Hiroshi's the one who did it? Really? Still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So
why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
Are there card readers in the pool area? Do you just go through and then you can go through right there?
You go through and come back in the other way.
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
More exciting?
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was... the pool! Oh. That room!
The girls' locker room?
Well, they must all be behind
Already
me.
searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it
Be
again.
sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No way!
At least he has morals.
Probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Chills has a very high moral code. Don't get me to break it, you evil person. You
Very
witch.
well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
What is it?
Not possible.
Oh.
It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were
possible.
staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is...
Oh.
Is what?
Oh. Is Chihiro a boy?
Is a boy!
Wow.
Let's see. So she was actually a...
Wow.
Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
You're
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Wow.
Then, it's really true? Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, so Genocide Jack could have killed him.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. I do apologize for keeping you waiting.
Yeah, that is
now
interesting.
Then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
You think that? Wow. The thought never crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Did it actually? Wait, does it even have genders written here? I assumed it didn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Well, imagine if it did. Like, that would have been a crazy thing to see. Okay.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever, we still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting.
He's off in his own little world.
I don't know if you could actually call him a cross-dresser. I think a cross-dresser is when someone identifies as a boy but dresses as a girl. I think it was trans or something.
Yeah, the trans thing.
What about you,
Trans is someone
Makoto?
who
After
identifies
everything
as a
we've learned,
girl,
do you
but
still think
is like
Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Wait, so he messed with the crime scene?
Aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He
Yeah,
consciously chose to
overt.
use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Consciously chose. Knowing.
At least, that's how I see it.
Jeez, Hiroshi.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Why the heck would he do that?
Fucking with us right now.
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear beyond the idea.
Shut up,
No,
Chills.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway,
Chills is not an
let's
ant.
discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Chills is more like the Ant Queen, except as an Ant King. Because Ant Kings exist.
That's very
No, they don't, Chills.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Hiroshi didn't do it, then who's the real killer who murdered Chihiro? Her tongue is twisting around. Just tell us, Chills will not.
Just tell him.
Chills will not judge you, I swear. I am smart. Big brain, big brain, big brain. I can't believe that Gollum came back and murdered again. Oh, I can make this trial super confusing.